I guess, almost back together. Anyway, JX has some weird things, wrestling-wise. Seriously. That guy in the back is Steve. Anyway, hey, what's up? It's, I guess still artist formerly known as Wolverine here, back to being X23, and this is a long overdue big review. I think first one from my side of the channel. Is it? Yeah, kind of, sort of solo review thing, yeah. Exes, right? Anyway, speaking of, well, as much as I would love to go on and on about Wolverine the Long Night again, me and Retro just finished seeing it, but he said I gotta get a new memory card and things like that for bigger, I guess, anime reviews coming up, so you're stuck with me for a temp review, and I think, whatever that real Red Hood, what's Jason's name again? Red Hood! Oh, Jason, do you want to come here too? Yes! Can I hit her? No! No, seriously, you can't, because I'll totally cut you. Like how you will! Yeah, he still thinks nth metal bullets can go through the adamantium. I doubt immensely with that kind of amalgam clash. Anyway, so yeah, this is my quick review of, Wolverine the Long Night podcast. Like I said, myself and Retro had a good listen through about the last couple months, and I'm not going to do a full series review, because, again, I don't want to give anyone any spoilers, but, I do want to debunk a bunch of theories that came out when this was live. Specifically, everyone and their mother thinking that it was going to be Sabretooth that was the monster at the end of the series. Again, I thought the same thing too. I think both myself and Retro were kind of surprised. Well, not entirely that feds were going to show up to try to kill... this is so icky to say. My dad. You said it! Yeah, he and I had a bit of a betting pool how long it would take for me to call Logan my dad. In any kind of context, I guess. And I owe him $20. Yeah, that's 35. Since when? Since I heard about Gabby and that thing he did at a school? Claudia, Coach Claudia. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, for those who are reading my X23 book, long story short, yes, I got the name back. Yes, I'm not in this suit anymore. And yes, I'm going out of my way to find a way to get Retro into getting that suit back here in the house. I don't know how, but it's gonna happen. I don't know, I just thought you were like a better Wolverine than Logan. Okay, first of all, hi, that's sweet. Second of all, job's a job. Alright, look, yeah, that's comic stuff related things there, and Gabby's not here because, I don't know, I just had to put him in school or something. Totally forgot. I'll think about it later. Anyway, yeah, everyone in the theory wagon when it comes to the podcast thought it was Sabretooth, myself and Retro included at some point. And about the Fed guys, yeah, it turns out they're Weapon X. Not, we'll get to the spoilers when we get to it. The premise of the whole thing mainly is because, like I said, those Fed guys had to come to Alaska, one of the 3 places I can think of Logan hiding out in America. Long story there. A lot of long stories when it comes to Logan. Getting to the basics, yes, he was there just to hang out and hide from the cops, and anyone else that tries to kill his mutant ass, myself included, would kind of sort of I don't judge him, and I mean, seriously, I have his claws. You think I'm gonna judge him? Anyway, along the way, it turned into basically, I think, a Far Cry kind of storyline, I guess, whenever 5 was coming out. Just having a crazy cold just take over the town. Everyone's got hands everywhere, got a lot of dirty money. It's a lot of Longmire kind of stuff, which I've been trying to get Retro into watching. Dude, no! Okay, dude, really? You have the claws, you're kind of like a cool tomboy. You know I can kill in your sleep, right? And I love you for that. Oh my god. Yeah, apparently he gets turned off with this hint of death. Weird, I know. Anyway, look, there's not a whole lot plot-wise. It's a slow burn coming into, like, the big stuff. I think it only takes, like, 5, maybe 6 episodes in until my dad comes into the fray. Like, he has a lot of stuff in passing, but he never really indirectly talks to the feds until, like, leading up to the series finale. And, speaking of the feds, I know I've been alluding to it. They're Sentinels. LMDs! Sentinels! LMDs! Yeah, it's been a thing, for the whole series, and some people thinking it's an LMD. Oh, it so is! Shield's on his ass! Yeah, this is what I have to put up with the last couple of weeks. Anyway, yeah, it's all about episode 10. That's a lot to unpack there, spoilers-wise. I think there was an after show. We're going to try to find in the cards. If there isn't, go find it on the Stitcher podcast, because that's when it came out first. Me and Retro found out later through his iPod and, well, iTunes services, basically. And for the sequel, Lost Trail, I don't know what's gonna happen there. Most likely, he's gonna get lost on the way to Japan. Again, slight spoilers there. They're probably teasing him. Probably gonna go back to the patch name because that's a weird thing that Retro just found out. Seriously, he has a taste of her life mustache and patch. Oh, I'm never gonna let it go. Yeah, and he's gonna kill you. Yeah, and yeah, he's getting ballsier than usual. He just, I guess, is what he gets when he comes back from doctor's appointments. Real life stories there. More to the point when it comes to what could have been Mr. Langrock. I guess Hudson was he was the youngest. It was like the Langrocks throughout the whole story was just basically a small town version of the Trumps, to put in political terms. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of keeping it up. Also, congrats to whoever won the midterms. And the losers, well, you know what these claws are going. Stupid Republicans. Anyway, yeah, politics aside. Okay, no, I don't want my channel to be political. I just put it aside. Oh, cool. Yeah, I guess my freaking backseat co-hosting here. I'll just get to the basics. Well, I know this is the pick from the first movie, but I guess Langrock's kid kind of looks a little like this when he transforms. Some say it was a bear kind of thing, some say he wasn't, and all I can think of is, yeah, he's so immune. Yeah, he's a werewolf. He's a werewolf. He's a fucking werewolf. For the cults, why I guess it was self-titledly called, hang on, The Long Night. It was mainly because that's how it was, and for those who want to read they are making a comic adaptation of the podcast, and I would assume the same thing too would be for the sequel. For Richard Armistead, the guy who played my dad this time around, he's actually did a really good job. I'm keeping it brief because I just found out that Gabby just got home and brought a bunch of knocked out Sentinel agents. Just wonderful. I listen to the podcast. Gabby, really? Yeah, they're cool to work with, but it's really hard. Anyway, sorry for the quickie-ish review, but for my overall 5 system, right? Well, you can do whatever. Okay, S rank. Whoa! Lettering? Yeah, it's an S rank. Not a solid S+. It's good for now. I mean, it's Dad trying to survive in Alaska. I usually laugh my ass off here in this half the time. So if this is the end card, go to my first clause here to subscribe to the channel. Bottom clause here, surgically, hopefully, to see the previous video Retro had lined up. And, yeah, we'll be back with that Titan stupid thing holdover until Retro gets his memory card back. I don't know, somewhere the weekend. I need to talk about this! Yeah, like hell you will, weird dude. My name is Red Hood!